So in this video, we're going to go ahead and get the Wii U USB helper installer up and running. A really easy way to get backups for your Wii U, Wii, GameCube, and more. So let's just go ahead. You can save it or run it. I'm just going to go ahead and run it. You may need to turn off any kind of firewall or antivirus you have. So here you go, Wii USB helper. Let's go ahead and go next and then install. This should take a few minutes. The next step you're going to want to really pay attention to, you'll notice that when I load it up, there is going to be a code that you need to type in. And I'm going to go ahead and flash it up on the screen when it comes time. You saw I said injecting. Just give it some time. It is running in the background. So you want to pick your which country your kind of content. You can always change that later, and you could still get games with the different region locks or things like that. It's all available to you. Okay. A spot, as you see, I already have Super Mario Galaxy and The Legend of Zelda. I'm just going to do new folder. Okay, cool. Okay, so for the Wii U, do not use method 2. It is titlekeys.ovh. Okay. And this is going to take a little bit of time. All right, we are now in. Do know that this thing has a lot of special features like setting up your emulator. You can set up CEMU or CEMU, however you sound it, or CMU, however you guys want to call that, or Breath of the Wild emulator, as a lot of people call it, because that's why a lot of people get it. But here you go. You see all the stuff I've downloaded in the last little bit. But really easily, you could just search. So a lot of you are going to want Mario. Back up a copy of your Mario. And then here's all your Marios. Now you'll notice some of these are DS games. Some of these are GameCube games. So you can go ahead and use the filters over here. And let's say I only want Wii U. I can go ahead and I can just uncheck everything and do only native files. And then library. So now when I do Mario, you can see I have the ones I don't have are Paper Mario Color Splash, Mini Mario and Friends, Mario and Donkey Kong, and then Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, the update. But you can see I already got Super Mario Maker, Mario Party 10, New Super Mario and Luigi, and then New Super Mario World 3D. You can see I can get Hey Pikmin, Pikmin 2 for the Wii, and short movies as well. If you want Zelda, you should be able to see a lot of it. The Legend of Zelda. You got all kinds of stuff here. Let's say I wanted Test Your Mind, or right click, download games. You'll notice a move to my queue over here. When I'm finally ready, I can go ahead and hit start downloading, and you'll notice on the right side here, the download manager has started. And then it'll go ahead and start acquiring the game. Once you acquire the games, they're gonna save to the folder you set up before that. There's all these other features as well, like copy to SD card. Go ahead and unpack it. All right, so you see the other thing you might have to do is, all right, click here and then go ahead and do unpack. A lot of the big games like Breath of the Wild, for example, when you download the game and the update, go ahead and unpack them. You can also prepare them for emulation. I haven't done that. I haven't done that because I'm not emulating it. I'm putting it straight on my Wii U. So as you see, you can really customize this and get it working. So whether you're emulating these games or running on your Wii U, this app is amazing. Just remember that code and you should be good to go. Now let's show you how I transfer them onto my Wii U. All right, so on the left side here, I have my SD card for my Wii U. And everything's going to be dragged into the install file because you still have to install it to your external drive. Or to your NAND on your Wii U. Here I have where I've been downloading everything, so we want to go ahead to USA and then games. Okay, so the games is where your games are going to download to, updates is where your updates are going to download to, DLCs is where your DLCs are going to download to, depending on which one you're getting. So for example, games here, as you can see, I have a lot of games. But let's go ahead and I want to do Super Mario U and New Super Mario Luigi. It should look like this. So if you're wondering like, hey, there's no install file. No. It just needs the .app files. That'll all work. And basically I would just drag this whole thing into here. And it takes a little bit of time. Some of these files are big, 13 gigs, for example, Super Mario U. Some of them are small. Some of these games are a lot smaller. Like I'm sure Wii U Party is small. 4 gigs, right? So 1/3 that size. So you just drag this over and then go ahead and put this SD card back in your Wii. Go ahead and enter your run Hakchi, run into your homebrew channel, open up the WUP installer, and instead of HBC folder, you should see a new folder there that says New Super Mario Bros. U plus New Super Mario Luigi. Word of caution, you probably actually want to get rid of this plus here. Pluses and periods and special characters. Like, for example, on here, Jurassic World, that could, we'll do that later, but Jurassic World, the TM, go ahead and delete those. A little hint there. You don't want the TM and you don't want the logo. Delete that before or after you transfer it. Otherwise, you might go into the WP installer and you won't see the game showing. So make sure that it's formatted. You might even just want to rename the whole thing. Just rename the whole thing, just Jurassic Lego. So it's all, there's no special characters. It's really easy. So there you have it. That's how you can get a ton of games. You can get GameCube this way. You can get Nintendo 64 games this way. You can get Wii U games this way. It is working as of this video. So really cool. If you don't have this program, you could still get these ROM files other places, but do know you do need the files to look like this. Other places are going to give you ISO files. There's a little harder to work with. So just make sure when you are getting backups that you get them in the proper format. And then as far as this part of putting them on an SD card and installing on your Wii U, you can follow my Hakchi guide, how to hack your Wii, and then just this simple process, adding additional games to it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.